Hi, how you doing? So I tried making a video the other day and it ended up being way long. I tried to make a outline and some structure, and it ended up being longer than the rest. So this time I just wrote a handful of notes, and hopefully it goes smooth. So again, my name is Wyatt, and I wrote another poem. And so as you can see by my other poems, clearly I am a Christian, and that's what these are about. You know, God gave me a gift to pour out that gift to the giver, and maybe touch some hearts and open some eyes in the process. So, yeah. So I just I wrote down God, Bible, and Jesus. This poem's about how this is so much more than a religion to me. I mean, that's I don't know why I wrote God, Bible, Jesus. I had a point to make, but I'll just skip right to the thing, okay? Because that's what people think of when they think of a Christian. You know, God, the Bible, Jesus. You know, maybe somebody that is judgmental, or believes in a fairy tale, or I don't know. It's not like that. It's, for me, maybe you know, a lot of people are judgmental. I'll be honest. Sometimes I get there, but I'm quick to check myself because I was a wreck. I was a wreck. So, okay, so here's the poem. I don't have it memorized again, of course, so it just says, words on a page, some in red, more than escape from the death I dread, more than forgiven for the life I've led, more than a story, it's my daily bread. Spiritual growth, wisdom and humility, life transform, humiliation into dignity. Wherever I go, I know the angels will be sent with me. Future and hope, I know the Savior and He lives in me. And really it just stopped there because that's where it stopped. I didn't have any more words, and I feel like the Spirit gives me these, I mean, I do craft them, but I looked at it after I wrote it, and clearly it was about, being more than just, I got my Jesus pass, my heaven ticket, and it's so much more than that. Everyday life, and so, I mean, it's moments of, goosebumps and just whoa moments, and it's moments of tears of joy. It's sometimes moments of agony because you get attacked when you're on the path, and but to stick to my notes, I didn't even write a script. So my son Nate, God told me I was going to have a kid after my heart got crushed. And apparently I needed something to hope in. So God had told me He was going to give me a son, and He kept telling me for around 2 years. And that's real. And I was so fully sure of it, fully convinced. Anyway, and so, and I didn't even have a girlfriend. My heart had just been broken. But so then I started going to this church, Family of Faith Community Church, where a lot of people that have struggled with addictions, or just real, people that have lived lives that, don't fit into a suit or whatever. I don't even know what that means, but so I met his mom there. I met his mom. His mom's name's Sarah, and she's just an excellent mom. And and we, got together, and might not have done it right, but God blessed us anyway. We're not together now, but we very good. We co-parent very well, and my son's life is just blessed. And so, you know, and when she told me she was pregnant, man, I was so excited. There it was, you know, another promise fulfilled. Like this, these are just small glimpses, okay? And here it comes. Wow, God's been telling me about it. It's gonna be big, right? And so I was so excited. And then, so I remember the day he was born in the morning, and she was like, in, I remember when her water broke, and we went to the hospital, and you know, I let my sister know that she was in labor, and my sister from Monroe, Washington, over to Spokane, got in the car and drove like hours to get here. She didn't make it for the birth, but the birth is what I'm going to tell you about, because, you know, the thing is that with God, when he tells you something and you just know it, you just know it. It's, you know, faith, the assurance of things hoped for, right? Because that came in handy when a couple things went wrong. So there she is, squeezed. I mean, there the doctor is, you know, helping. I mean, she's giving birth, and my son comes out, is coming out, and the doctor was like, "Whoa, stop!" And and he had the cord wrapped around his neck, and if she would have kept pushing, you know, but in that moment, instead of freaking out, I'm like, okay, he didn't tell me this for it to end here, so you know, I was cool. I was like, I trust this doctor. I just know it's gonna be okay, you know. And you know, I don't know, like reached in there and pulled it around his neck, and got him, you know, good to go. And meanwhile, she's screaming, "Get him out! Get him out!" It was, man, she was tough, tough. But yeah, and so then he got him out, right? And it was beautiful. And the doctor said, I don't remember if it was before or after I said I could cut the cord, but I remember the nurse, you know, holding him, you know, face down and just rubbing his back. You know, I was like full of relief after the little thing. Not that I was really freaking out, but you know, here we are through the, and then I noticed the nurse, you know, going, come on, and rubbing his back for like 5 minutes. Yeah, like it felt like a real long time. And I know, okay, my kid's not breathing. Ain't heard her cry yet or nothing. But this peace that, you know, he said, I'm going to have a kid, and he's not going to, we're not stopping here. It's, you know, it's going to be all right. So I was calm, and I'm like, you know, I could have really freaked out and panicked. And, you know, the nurse did a good job of not really adding to it by, you know, but you could feel it in the room, the vibes. It was an emergency. It was like, and then, you know, so he cracked and started crying, not cracked, but you know what I mean. I think maybe his heart wasn't beating because the cord was wrapped around his neck, but she doing that, rubbing his back, got it going again. And then he breathed, or maybe, yeah, maybe just clearing some stuff out of his lung. I don't know, but he was like blue, you know. And then boom, so there he is, and whoa, you know. And I knew I could count on you. And there's been, you know, if I say 1,000,000, clearly I'm exaggerating, but my life has been full of moments where I had to be like, God, and just trusting him. And so anyway, I just wanted to share that, you know, it's so much more than a religion. It's moments like that where you know, okay, it's not going to end here. Like, and you just have peace about it. There's the first video I did about this, I told like 5 different amazing stories, you know, and it was 45 minutes, so I gotta cut it down. So anyway, love you, thank you. I hope I caught all this on video. It's flashing 0 minutes. Maybe that's how much time I got left. Bye. God bless.